what's up you guys? Aftershow Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Arrow. This is Season 3, Episode 20, and it's titled The Fallen. I am not having good vibes about that title, let me tell you that. So basically, Thea might be dead. Let's get into it. Okay, you're not dead.
Thea? Oh my god, Thea.
That's a lot of blood.
455 Merced, Unit 10.
You need to stay here.
I'm not gonna leave her.
You need to let us work.
Ready to transfer?
Get me a set of vitals. Yes, got it. Ready.
Clear. Asystole. No pulse.
Start CPR.
Yes, doctor. Pulse ox at 70.
Come on. We did the best we could under the circumstances, but her injuries were extensive. Even if she were to regain consciousness, we can prolong her life for as long as you wish, but it might be best to consider other options.
No!
I am truly sorry, Mr. Queen.
This is your fault. Don't fucking no!
They're unloading the truck and having dinner. General Schroeder's there. The Alpha, the Omega, he's combining them.
Does it create a beta? Sorry.
Bioweapon is armed.
I need to make
Now
jokes
he'll take
sad
us somewhere to be
times.
released. Did you do this? Did you do this? You could still save her, Oliver. I don't understand. Take your rightful place as heir to the demon. And Reshoko will bring your sister back.
With the Lazarus pit?
Oliver, that's
This is really forcing
Yes,
his
it is.
hand.
There are waters in Nanda Parbat. They've permitted Raz to live for over 100 years. And in
Why
rare
didn't they use them
instances,
for Sarah? I don't
told in legend those
understand.
waters have been used to
If they're so
restore the
upset.
dead to life.
Even if a magic hot tub were not crazy talk, we're not gonna let you go and join the League of Psychotic Murderers, even if it is to save Thea.
Which this wouldn't. The waters change a person. In the soul. Even if they work, the Thea you get back will not be the one you lost.
I need a favor. A really big favor.
Last time you asked me for a big favor, I had to loan you my helicopter.
Don't need your helicopter. I need your jet. Well, Oliver does, but both of us.
When I told you that I loved you at the hospital, you responded with Jello. Seeing you two together last night,
It doesn't mean that she won't
I realized
kinda love you.
you don't love me because you're in love with him. Take the jet. I hope that something awful stops being awful.
Gee, Superman really is super.
I would rather lose her forever than subject her to the pit.
Of course you'd say
Yeah,
that.
on a
You killed
plane,
your other child.
All I've ever wanted to do is protect her. Malcolm told me. He warned me what Ross might do. But I never thought. I failed.
Incoming! Sam, take the wheel!
not in here.
So you've just taken her off life support. That's not good. I understand that you're gonna, like... I don't know. It just feels very weird.
I must prepare for the ritual. I'll treat her as my own family.
You're Oliver's friend. Maseo, right?
I am Sarab.
Call yourself whatever you want. If you gave a damn about Oliver, you wouldn't be working for the man who practically killed his sister.
Oliver will be spared grief in a manner that was denied to me.
So,
All I see are a
something
bunch of
happened
weak
to his
men
son, right?
running from their lives.
Why
trying to escape.
didn't he use a laser pit on
That's
his
not
son
powerful,
then?
Maseo. Or brave. That's cowardly.
You know nothing.
Jon Snow.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. You can't pick me up, sir. I know the laser pit works. Rabbit, what the hell?
I don't know you.
Oh no, please don't do this.
Yeah, it's me. It's Ollie.
Ollie's dead. Dad?
I'm here, Thea. It's
What?
me.
How do you remember him? How?
Ross told me that the confusion would pass.
You have no idea what you've done.
What I've done. She's alive. Malcolm, what I did saved her life.
She thinks Moira's still alive.
She'll be fine.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do, because you, Diggle, and Felicity are gonna take her home, and she will recover.
It is just wrong.
Yeah, but he made a deal. And I'm all about following through with the
I need to talk
deals.
to you. What is happening here is perverse. What you are
Okay,
doing
be
to
careful.
Oliver, what you are making him do, I am not going to let it happen.
She looks really pretty this episode.
Me and John and God help me, Malcolm are not going to let this happen. And we have friends and we have resources and we will go to war to get Oliver back.
You know, many lifetimes ago, I loved a woman immeasurably. And she loved me.
Did you make Talia?
We had a son
Okay, that's not
and
Talia.
then a daughter.
Talia?
And one night, a man came to my door and he gave me a horrible choice. To leave without saying a word to them. Or to stand and watch them tortured and then killed. And I left without a farewell. And
So not
spared them
Talia.
pain. There's one immutable truth about life. It is often more cruel than it is fair. And all your posturing, and all your threats of war, they merely delay the inevitable, causing you to forfeit the opportunity you have, which was denied me. Tell him how much you love him. Tell him whatever it is your heart needs to express. And do it now, before he is lost to you forever.
It's like he's moving away or something. I mean, I guess he kind of is.
The only thing that I can know for sure is that everything that I've done, everything that happened, it led me right here to this moment. And Felicity, if that's true, then I don't know what it was all for.
You have done so much. You have saved so many people's lives. And you have changed so many for the better. Including mine.
I'm not against it, like, anymore. I feel like they've built it up a bit better over the season. Just didn't like how it started this season, I don't know. Feels like a bit of a private moment.
Waste a bioweapon. Don't make me ask again.
Food cart.
What's this?
If there's any kind of God, something. Alcoholic. Yeah. I'm sorry. I know there's no way of avoiding this, of getting out of here, of going someplace where Ross can't find us, but I... Stole some of that powder that creepy priest lady used on Thea. I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to do with it when I got it, but I...
Yeah, how did you know you were gonna completely lose your mind?
Or commit suicide. Was your plan to sneak Raz Prize out unconscious without getting us all killed?
I know it's an insane idea, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't leave him.
The catacombs. It's rough terrain. It is not gonna be easy.
How do we get there?
Through the temple.
Go get the meet us back here in 5 minutes.
There's not much time. Hurry.
Why are you helping us?
Because if I don't, then I am just a shell.
I'm sorry for them saying the same lines. And it's frustrating. It's like fucking 3 years, no, fucking 5 years ago that was said. Like, why would you be saying it now?
Believe me, we do not want to be taken alive.
Hold! I am Al-Sahim, Warith Al-Ghul, heir to the demon, and you will obey.
Oliver, please.
Thank you for trying. I love you all the more for it. But this only ends one way.
Malcolm is gonna take you home.
Aren't you coming with?
Not now. You go on, I'll catch you. John, you're the best man I've ever known. Whatever
Apart
happens,
from Barry.
you're my brother. You told me once that life is precious. And that you wanted more from it than I could offer you. Don't give up on that.
What's going on?
Everything's fine, Thea. You're okay.
If you're here, then I'm not.
At least you're feeling a little more like yourself again. He traded his life for yours. I am sorry. I know you hate me and you have every right, but I am going to make up for that for everything.
That's not possible.
Yes, it is. The League isn't after us anymore. I am free. I could go anywhere in the world, but this is where I want to be.
He's gone. What are you talking about?
You should be a little bit more.
Leave.
Yeah.
He's not coming back.
You tell me why I should not hunt these people down and stain my blade with their blood.
Because I stayed. I'm honoring our agreement. Now, no one close to me will ever be harmed again.
Who aided you? Who this traitor is?
I don't know.
Me. I struck down 3 of our number.
You did not betray me tonight, Sarab. Masaya Yamashiro did. For a moment, your old life took hold. But by coming here and kneeling before me, you have proven your loyalty. And I will not spill Sarab's blood for Masayo's actions.
Okay, but like he's a loose cannon.
Oliver Queen must be extinguished from memory.
Gonna like brainwash him or something? I don't know.
We see it.
How does it not smash by now?
Assassin comes from Hashishira, which means
Are you
those who
like
stand
his
apart
wife?
from society.
Or Italia?
Now, every man and woman in here have renounced their past life and forfeited their identity in the name of something new. Oliver Queen is dead, eventually to be reborn as Ra's al Ghul. And for now, only the arrow, Al-Sahim, shall remain.
Why is he wearing, like, just normal league clothes then? Alrighty, well that was season 3, episode 20 of Arrow, titled The Fallen. Alright. It was an alright episode. I really just don't like the flashbacks anymore. Like, I feel like they're just kind of filler in the episodes, and like, they try and tie them in so lazily, in my opinion, by like having one person in the flashback say something like, oh, I'm just a shell or whatever, and then like 5 years later on this very same day they're like, I'm just a shell. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's, I don't know, I just find it very jarring, and like they're trying to connect them too much. I think I would appreciate it a bit more if they weren't connected, and like hear me out, alright? Imagine we got this year's flashbacks, but they weren't about this year. What if they were about season 6 or season 7? I don't know. You know what I mean? I feel like that would have been better. I just feel like they're trying to connect it a bit too hard, and I don't know, I just find it annoying. Olicity, I've said it before, and like people have said in the comments below, like, how do you not see it? Blah blah, they built it up so well, blah blah, but no, okay. Alright? They did not build up their relationship well. Okay? There was little moments, I will give you that, but it was not anything specifically until this season, okay? You can't change my mind. But having said that, like, I feel like they could have just built it a bit better in this season at the beginning. They've kind of won me over at this point, because like they did a better job building on it through this season, rather than at the beginning when it was like, I love you, all of a sudden. Like, what? Where did they even come from? I suck at explaining things. I wish I could explain this better, but like, I could see it in my head, I just can't explain it very well. I understand that there are a lot of like Olicity shippers, and like you might see just the tiniest little thing and be like, yes, see, how can you not see that they were meant to be together? And it's like, it's fine, I get it. I can understand the fact that I guess I am a fan of like comic book accuracy, but I can see right now that Oliver and Laurel aren't really supposed to be together right now. At least not in this moment. A lot of, like, the best way that I can explain this, and I hope that you guys don't mind me using this as an example, is How I Met Your Mother. So if you're completely unspoiled on How I Met Your Mother, please, don't worry about listening to the rest of this video. But what I'm trying to say is, they filmed all of like the flashback scenes with the kids in like the first year. So they had the ending all mapped out, but by the time they got to the ending, the characters had grown in ways that they didn't think of 9 years prior. So a lot of the character development gets undone within like the 2-hour finale they had, which I bring back now is like, you can't just force two characters to be together because that's how comic book accuracy is supposed to be, you know? Like, I can see that even though Laurel and Oliver are together in the comics, the way that their characters have grown through the show have deviated, and you can't force them to be together. And I can understand that, and it sucks because I really do, like, I want them to be together. But I can see, I understand that. I just don't appreciate the way that they threw Olicity at me, at the beginning of the season. I'll try really hard here, okay? Because I suck at explaining. But it's like, you'd established that Felicity had a thing for Oliver, that she was totally into him. That's fine. They established that over many, many episodes, many little quips. That's fine. You'd also established that Oliver maybe thought of her a little bit more than just a friend. Like, he was willing to kill someone to save her. He gave her some, like, weird speech about not wanting to, like, not being able to be himself or be who he wants to be, or I don't know. Maybe, okay, I can see maybe there that you're like, can't you see that he's in love with her? But, like, then you've got, like, I feel like there was maybe different writers on, like, that episode and, like, the finale where he was, like, really stupid and didn't know. Like, he just felt really like 90s sitcom guy who doesn't know girls into him kind of thing. You know what I mean? And so when they threw Olicity at me at the beginning of the season, it's just like, all of a sudden, you know that you're in love with her, dude. Like, where did that even come from? Diggle, you didn't say that last season. At all, ever. So, like, it just came out of the blue. And then they tried to build on it by, like, him saying at the end of the episode that he was in love with her. And then I was like, where did it come from? Okay, you can't have, like, tiny little moments and then all of a sudden, I'm in love with you. You have to have more than just tiny little moments to build on an actual ship, okay? And to where their credit is due, they have built on it a bit better, and I've accepted that it's a thing now, okay? But I just wish that they had done it better. I just don't feel like they built the ship very well, and I actually kind of feel bad for the Olicity shippers, because yes, you've gotten your ship, but you weren't given it very well. I just feel like in the first episode of the season, they could have been like Diggle could have just been like, you know that she meant it, right? Like, that you know that she's totally into you, like, or something like that. Some random line from Diggle, right? And then, like, through that whole episode, he could have been thinking, holy shit, I didn't know this. Well, then I feel really awkward about what I said before. And then maybe he could have thought about the idea of possibly being into her. Then asked her out at the end of the episode. I mean, you could have had Sarah die. and then have him freak out about his life and how it's dangerous, and then that's how you could have him pull away from her, be like, you know, I thought I could have done this, but maybe no. But then have who I call Superman come in and give her everything that, you know, she needs, and then have Oliver be just a little bit jealous, and then you could have built on that more. You know what I mean? These are just a few little nitpicks that I've had with the season, I guess, so far. I don't like how it was handled. I feel like it just could have been better. I'm all for a ship. Hey, talk to me about Delena. Or like Spuffy. Like, when it's built correctly, I love a ship. I just don't think it was handled very well this season. I've also heard things as well about like how people hate Felicity for like the way she's treating Oliver this season. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's fine. I fail to see people's problem. But yeah, anyways, those were just my thoughts on things. I don't think I've ranted this long for a while. Yeah. I don't understand this whole, like, Ra's al Ghul who's taken over Ra's. Like, why? Like, where's Ra's going? Is he just gonna go, like, die? Is he gonna go rent a house and blow up a bunch of balloons and sail away on his house like an up? Or, like, why do you need someone to take over for you? I don't get it. You have 2 daughters, presumably, because I assume that there's a Talia out there somewhere. Why would you choose Oliver? I don't get it. There's a few things that I'm like, and then it's like, they're making it out like he's leaving his life behind, and I'm like, what is he really though? Like, I don't, like, why doesn't he just take over the assassins? And then when Ra's goes, alright, I'm gonna leave now, I'm gonna go build my house with the balloons to fly over to another place, and then Oliver can just leave, put someone else in charge and be like, oh, I named my new Ra's, you know? I don't know, I'm just talking shit now. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. I think my voice is like losing, I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.